Good morning, good morning. It's Friday, day 6, is it? Or is it day 7? No, it's day 6. Day 6 today of Vlogmas. I'm losing the plot already. So I've been promising all week that I would take you on a dog walk with me. I've recorded while I was out this morning. It was very wet and very muddy, but I'm going to segue some of that in next, and then I'll bob back and chat about what happened at the social yesterday. See you in a minute. Good morning. I've brought you on the dog walk today. It's a very, very muddy field indeed this morning because of all the rain yesterday. So I'm just going to whiz you around, play some relaxing music and wade through the mud with you. Very wet dog walk that was, but the dogs don't care. I have a friend whose dog won't go on the field if it's wet. I wish mine were like that, I tell you. They roll in the mud, they're terrible. Not girly girls at all. They're proper dogs. Anyway, today it's Friday. and I'm going nowhere. I'm doing nothing. I've had a busy week for me with quilting class and sorting the social out, getting the Christmas decks out, still not put the tree up. Social yesterday, I did a bit of filming and I put it in last night, but I didn't talk about it. Thought I'd save that for today. We had a fabulous day. The mill house was all decorated for Christmas, so if you want to see the mill house all decked out, then watch yesterday's vlog that went out quite late last night. I didn't get home till gone 7 o'clock, and then I had to download it all onto my laptop, edit it, and make it look a little bit pretty. Not as pretty as I would like, but it went out. And I hope you enjoyed it. You need to go back and watch it because there's a sing song at the end which is hilarious. I'm saying no more than that. So, what did I get up to at the social? I had big, big plans. I had two pinafores that I wanted to make, which were the So Different pinafores. So, just let me grab the project bag and you can see where I got up to with those. So the pinafore has quite low scooped outside, that's why it's called the scoop pinafore, and it's got inseam pockets as well. It's very clever how those pockets are formed. And yeah, I made one in some fabric that I got from Abercarn's in the sale, so it was like a wearable toile, and I wore it to the social yesterday and everybody loved it, which is nice, isn't it? One lady even said, "It's the best fitted garment I've seen you in." Now, either that means that I'm rubbish at fitting or that it looked really good. I'm hoping she meant it looked really good. So, yeah, if you're looking for a decent pinafore pattern, this is my go-to one for sure. So much so that I cut two of them out. I cut two of them out to take with me in baby cord or needle cord. Let me grab them. So one of them was in this dashwood fabric that I got from the Knitting and Stitch show at Harrogate. And I've got them both. I've been sewing them in tandem and I haven't finished either of them. But I've got the pockets in the sides. I've got the top and the bottom panels sewn together. The side panels are sewn together. Basically, everything's done up to the point where at the top bodice part is lined. So I'm up to the point where I've got to line the bodice. So all I've got to do, literally, she says, is line the bodice front and back, join the back seam, and join the straps from the front to the back, and they're done. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But, you know, there'll be a bit of head scratching, there usually is with me. So that's the dashwood one that I've managed to kind of start. And then this is a needle cord that I folded this one up a bit better, didn't I? That I got from Abercarn's, and that's the other one. I'm not going to unroll it because it's at the same stage as the other one that I've just shown you. And then I've cut lining out because it's only in the bodice and you don't see it, so I'm just using some spare lining from my Cezanne style jacket. I had a good chat yesterday to the ladies at the social about what the buttons need to be. I spent a lot of time on that jacket and I want it to look right. And the consensus of opinion was that I need to find some large khaki green leather buttons so it matches the piping that I put on it. Absolutely made up with that idea. Just need to find the buttons now. So if you know somewhere that's selling, you know the sort I mean, that are like a football, but a button, they need to be about 25 mil because they need to be chunky buttons and I need 5 of them. So if you know somewhere that's selling some of those, please let me know. Save me searching because I haven't got time. So that is all the sewing that I got done because, being me, I didn't even start sewing till after lunch properly. I set everything up, Made a start. I think I started sewing the pockets on them both, and that was it. But I made up for lost time in the afternoon. I didn't expect to get them both done. If I'd have been doing one, I probably would have finished it. But obviously, when you're doing them in tandem, it takes twice as long, doesn't it? Or the idea is it doesn't take twice as long. In theory. In practice, who knows? But they're going to get finished next week. Now, at the social, I had a couple of wonderful surprises. So I'm using this vlog to say a huge thank you. The first thank you is for a present that I don't know what's in it. So thank you to Marion, who bought Sharon and I a gift. Now, it doesn't rattle. She said it's been handmade, which is always brilliant, and that I've not got to open it till Christmas. It's going to kill me, but I'm leaving it wrapped up because I don't get many surprises at Christmas, so that's lovely. Thank you ever so much, Marion, for thinking of me. And then the other thing that I got was from another lady who's started coming to our socials. She's been to a few, but she's not been there from day one like a lot of them have. And she's called Karen Clinton. So thank you ever so much, Karen, for gifting me some fabric. Now, we were talking last time, it might have been all the time before, that she was at the social about the Think Pink boxes and how she didn't like the fabric that had come in that month. And I absolutely loved it. But at that point, I wasn't signed up for them. And this is the fabric that made me decide to resubscribe to the Think Pink boxes. But obviously, I didn't get the fabric because I missed out. But Karen didn't like it. And she's gifted it to me as a Christmas gift because it's not cheap. This is the fabric. So this is the fabric that she got me, or gifted to me. And it's a corded fabric with beautiful autumnal colours in it. I think there's about 2.5 meters of it. So I'm kind of thinking trousers and a jacket, maybe. Or maybe I want to make another of the Osborne jumpsuits in it. Or dungarees. Jumpsuits. The dungarees. That's another option. But if you've made something in this fabric and you love it, let me know in the comments what you've made. Give me some inspo because I really want to do this justice. And I am so made up. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Karen. That was absolutely lovely of you. Today's give back is to offer a free sewing lesson for a beginner sewer at my home. So if you live in the Lancashire area, then put your name in the comments if you want to come over in the new year and spend the day with me sewing together. So you won't need a machine. I will have one here. I'll be letting you use my super duper brand new faff and my baby lock overlocker, and we'll sit and get a garment sewn together. So that's my give back for today. Now, I appreciate that you've got to be in the northwest of the UK to take this offer up, but I hope somebody gets in touch with me and we'll hook up a date in the new year. And I encourage you to do the same. If you've got knowledge, we need to share it, don't we? There's no point in keeping it all to yourself. I was never a believer of that in all my working life. Share your knowledge with people. I'm now in retirement. I want to carry on doing the same. So if you know somebody or you don't know anybody who wants to learn to sew, one of the ways that I did it in the past, I've done charity sewing lessons for Bolton Hospice, and I might consider starting them up again in the new year, where they made a donation to my Just Giving account and they got a sewing lesson. And I advertised it my local notice boards on Facebook, and believe you me, I was inundated with people. So there is always people out there who want to learn to sew. So why not offer that service to somebody and set them off on their journey? And that's what I'm hoping to do with my offer to you guys. Okay, last but not least, it's Advent time and it's a Sewing Bear Claire day. Let me get the box. We're on day 3 of the Vlogmas box, and I've started sorting these out. I've been cheating. So here's day 3. Now you'll remember, or you might not remember because I didn't, but I've reminded myself that the little note that Claire left me was save all these fabrics, and at the bottom of this box there's a pattern that I can use them for to make something. I've not looked, so I don't know what the pattern is. I'm just going to save the fabrics and work my way through the box. So this is day 3. It's very squidgy. Very squidgy indeed. And she also said, and she's right, to save the threads as well to use for embroidery and my machine embroidery. And I've got plans for it's called the Cosmos quilt by Heirloom Creations, and it's an online course, and I'm planning on starting that in the new year, and you need all sorts of bits and bats like this, so that's brilliant for that. Thanks, Claire. I'm going to save them in a little box ready. Gorgeous fabric, bright pink, leopard print. How did she know me? She's done her research, hasn't she? So this fabric is going to get put away in a little kit ready to make whatever is at the bottom of the box. Ooh, I'm made up with these. Oh my goodness. It's a little pamper package. Look, so beautiful. Pink, leopard print, pink and leopard print. You can't go wrong, can you? Socks. Oh, oh, and some pink nail files or emery boards, because I've started looking after my nails again. So that is absolutely perfect. Absolutely made up with them. I'm going to put them on this afternoon and put a Christmas movie on. Get myself a cheeky Baileys and get snuggled down, because it gets to about 3:30 and it's nearly dark. So that's when I think, oh, I've had enough. I'm not doing with them sewing. Whatever I'm doing, it stops when it starts going dark. So yeah, thanks, Claire. Made up with these. I've made up with everything that's been in this box so far. And the fabric, I'm guessing it's a fat quarter size now. I might be wrong, so apologies, Claire, if I am. But I'm guessing good size fat quarter there of fabric, which I'm gonna fold up, keep it all nice in a little box, in a project bag with all the bits and bobs off them. And then in the new year, I'll be able to open the box. I'm going to put the pattern in, and it'll be something to do in the new year and remind me of all the fun times opening this box. So I'm really made up with that idea. Love it. Right, I'm going to stop waffling and get on with the day. I won't be bobbing back today because I've got a lot on, and yesterday I nearly crashed and burned and didn't put my vlog up because it was so late at night, for me anyway, because I'm tucked up in bed by 10 o'clock and I'd got home at just gone 7. The hubster had called at the chippy and I had steak pie, chips and gravy. Very, very naughty, but very, very needed. I was absolutely ravenous. You know the saying, I could have eaten a scabby dog. It sounds awful, doesn't it? But that's exactly how I felt. It's a very good analogy. So I'm being good today. Today is going to be a chill day. Do what I want, when I want, regroup, no rushing round. So this is the vlog going live now at, oh, it's 11:30. Might be 12 o'clock by the time this goes live. I know it's early, but I'm not doing any more vlogging today. So I will see you all on the other side tomorrow for another day of fun, frolics and vlogmases. Take care everyone. Happy sewing. Love you loads.